Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 2nd down, it's Meg. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
17 yards on that play. First down, Baltimore.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Dom's the man in motion right. May will throw to get us started here. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
Crazy. 5.
1st down throw for May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
At the 18-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Hits him on the end line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs.
13, go. UAX.
Lamar now from the gun. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting your offense up for success.
He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time, and that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. The give now to Henderson. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. We've set it down for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 20. And the Patriot first.
Henderson here from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
May now from the gun. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Quick throw completed by May. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Made a throw it. Into traffic, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. He runs it across, touchdown! The Patriots making a 1-score game in the 1st half. Drake made the touchdown! This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to within 6.
13. Patriots 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. DeJounte Wester to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Wester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Nice shot.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium.
On the quick.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, report. Nice shot. You.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Cut out left. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hey, get on. Nice shot.
1st down, here's Lamar. Buying some time right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, man. You're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Yeah. Hey, you changed it.
Throwing again is Lamar. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, Jackson finds him on the slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The motion receiver left. 1st down, May. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Bryce Baringer on now to punt. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
We change.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. The left side cut by Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
180. Hey, 180. Report. You change it.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
It's a gain of
Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3.
Now it's Lamar. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
26 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Intended for number 13.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
You. Go. Shut up. No, we change it. Shut up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Cortez Walker.
First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
Carlton Davis.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Jackson now on third. Chased out to his right. He's complete to Walker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Third and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Working
yards.
quickly here.
It's good for Baltimore. First down.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
DC, ready? Hey, Alpha, sit on! Where's it on? 13, you at X, Sit on!
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Running in the red zone. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 40-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Looking inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score this game. There are few of these guys league-wide who score as much with their legs as they do with their arms, and now one of them, well, he's become the latest to break the record for most rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback.
We've sure come a long way from the robotic QB sneaks of yesteryear, haven't we? The work these guys do on the ground, their athleticism, not just near the goal line, but all over the field, has rewritten much of how this position's played, and now one of them's rewritten a record as well.
And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
Patriots 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Drop this to Henderson underneath. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Throwing again, it's May. Hits his running back. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He was caught. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots the second half with some needed points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Escapes the pocket. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, middle.
Here he goes, third and long. His running back hauls it in deep right. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens go up by 19. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. On the gun, it's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's hit just before he can pick up that first, so third and short coming up from the 33.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now May on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. First and 10 now from the 46. Man in motion, out of the slot. To the air on first down, May. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Boy Dallas on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Patriots 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
It's not. It's not. 180. What a shot. You are X. Over here. Middle.
Jackson throwing here. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. So they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 3rd and just 2 to go.
180. 14.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he is stopped at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Well, right side, and Dobbs has it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Crazy.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Oh.
Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19. At the 30.
Now it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
180. You change it. Hey, Ozzie, shut up. Shut up.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, middle. To what?
From the gun, Jackson. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens go up by 19.
40. Patriots 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing is May. Gets it quickly to Douglas. Rolling into enemy territory. Running down the left side. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Demario Douglas with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a...
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. He's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 from the 43.
Middle. Hey, you at X. You at... Sit up.
They're going to pass it here. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're out at the 31. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. We've set it downs for them from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Jackson yet again. Looking straight round, complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Hey, middle. Sit hard. Hey.
Lamar throwing again. Catch made. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens likely lights up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
47. Patriots 29.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has it downfield, working the left. Down to the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, you at X. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
No, we changed it.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets his running back. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
DC, ready? Middle. Right. It's hot. Go right here. Come on.
From the red zone on first. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Hey. You. Ready. It's hot.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Jackson now on third. Buying some time right. He's going for it himself. Able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Hey, 13. You at Hey, Ozzie.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Slot man motioned over. One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.